Okay, there's that. Where am I? I'm in Gunbreaker, right? Okay. I'll wear the blindingly bright sword for this one. Right, Nashu. Nashu Makaraka awaits your approach, like a butterfly poised to set off a hurricane. What? Echo, I have a new lead. Just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get to the details, though, I should give you back your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, but first and foremost, being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors. What Manderville's soul smells like. Ointment. Stupidity. Here, now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts. Well, like, when is Nashi going to give me back my soul container? As for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it is described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the officer seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. This sounds like the kind of rubbish that Thavnerian Truth publishes. That's because it is. You remember Dorian, the editor in Briefs? He was the one who wrote it. He plans on doing research for the next edition of the moon itself. Maybe there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. Know it like the back of your hand, I bet. Yeah, you can say I know it. Thought so. So it'll be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? Maybe you're so quick to trust the nonsensical ramblings of a man who sees aliens in every shadow. To the moon. To the moon, Nosh! Fucking go! Right, I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather is like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly the last time I was there. I shoot Camp Broken Glass. Port straight there. Right, where is she? It is cold out here, Nash. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I sure hope the steamer gate is close. Pretty far off, actually. Tower of Babel? You mean that big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. Fucking fly there. Give me the good version of Garlemald's theme too, right? Yeah. I love the daytime version of Garlemald. So good. I love that all the side story and stuff giving me reason to visit all the Endwalker zones that I rarely come to anymore. I don't have much of a reason to come to Garlemald anymore, really. For completing everything. I don't know, I've got much of a reason to go to anywhere but like Elpis for Pandemonium stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But it is kind of refreshing to see all these old zones again that I didn't hardly ever touch because there's nothing left in them now. Bringing back a lot of memories. I mean, I should do an alt playthrough of the story again. Stream it. Oh, this thing will send us up to the moon, just like that. Courage, Nosh. Damn, we're just gonna walk straight into here, huh? The world is in grave danger and people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth. I've explained to you twice already. I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. You're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Oh look, it's Dorian, the editor in Briefs. That's Delian, editor-in-chief. Thank you very much. You were friends of the abducted, I believe. Echo, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? He's posited in my direction once. No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. Don't know this fucking loser. Get him out of here and his tabloid trash. Fake news. I wouldn't think so. He doesn't seem the kind of company a hero like you would keep. Echo, aren't you forgetting what the whole conversation we had with Dorian back at Razat Han? Echo is an Echo Ashbel, Slayer of God, Savior of Isgard, Liberator of the Provinces, Stealer of Pants. How do I feel to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual? Champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. Do not let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my next article. You to chill. You believe he was taken to the moon? That certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Our acquaintance here seems to be sincere in his desire to help. So I'll grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. Heed to the Nethergate. Serious forces have thrust us together, and I trust the fates about this as much as I trust that obviously compromised gate guard. I'll leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is out there. To figure out a voice for this dude. That's dangerously close to my Loperate voice. The moon! Bitcoin! Ah, flashbang. Wasn't expected to be so bright. Well, I should have known, but... Oh, the moon is just as white as shiny up close. But not made of cheese. No sign of Inspector Hildibrand either. But we've already arrived. The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. Just sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans. Yeah, that's... Leave the Watcher alone, dude. The Warden. It's like Dorian had a lead. Come on, we should follow him. My boy. My friend. Aliens. Honest to God, aliens. I never expected them to be so tall, or so small and funny-like. Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent more and more tea. Voice, speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learn it from your Charlene collaborators, I'll wager. Don't think you'll fool me, what you and with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears. I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. You're one of Uriange's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such odd ideas in your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me? Yeah, the Loperates are not of alien invaders, though their adorableness does belie their capacity for shenanigans. Loperates are allies of all mankind, misguided attempts to make us live off carrots alone, notwithstanding. Fuck carrots. Bro shit out of here, Loperates. They got to you, didn't they? Those I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard the rumors about the disbanded Scions at the Seventh Dawn. Formerly secret society has, in truth, become all the more secret, and it may pull our leader's strings from the shadows. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Echo or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them either. We actually came in search of Inspector Hildibrand, a Dutch gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You don't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I'm afraid I have seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch. As the need for constant vigilance is ended, I have grown accustomed to idleness. Rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the Loperates may have observed this man or his abductor. I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to Bestaway's Burrow, and you can ask them about it yourself. Sounds like a wonderful idea. Please, lead the way. Nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there. Off we go. Later, bud. It's good seeing you again. Glad to see you're enjoying not watching over Zodiac anymore. Oh, I'm already in fucking Best Ways? Oh, many bunny. So many bunnies. They can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them? Oh, for the love of Curious, this is not a military operation. Do you see any cannons or assault craft? Do you have any weaponry at all? Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now. Right, then let's get on with the investigation. Ashi and Delia are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with question directives. What does have to say? Discuss the aetherite. Look, they even have an aetherite here. What's the aetherite? Aetherite. Converging a convenient tool for many of the Charlene co-conspirators, no doubt. Oh, they'll tell you aetherites were an elegant invention, but it was really just one of the many alien technological secrets received in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link pearls too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charlenes are always listening. Taking notes on everything in this base. Floor plans, personnel, abstract tree structures. The next issue will expose their entire operation. Gosh. Oh, I just want to nibble on their fuzzy whittly ears. Please don't. Last thing I need is the fucking Loporrits up in arms. Already fucking demon spawn as is. Where does that mount come from? Where does the silky mount come from? I have to know. Oh, I often stretch my legs out there under the stars, but can't say I've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry, we'll try your luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, a lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. Oh, get off the mount. Lunar conspiracy. Oh, no, I'm still not a fan of the escort missions like this. That's the machinery beneath the floor. Propulsion engine? Of course. This is no mere moon. You know, the south planet on which we stand was never a natural celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients. They were in contact with the aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitious construction has eluded us, until now. It's obvious that the moon is a colossal star-faring vessel. I mean, he's not wrong. Did that one. Or that's a big fan. Must get hot in here. Oh, ever since we built the Excitotron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper. If you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd. Strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, during unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller Xeno bunnies are artificial life forms, ready to serve as minions in his armies. Your harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap! They take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. Damn. Nash out here with the morbid thoughts on bunny death. On death by bunny snoo snoo. I don't know if I wanted to revisit Best Ways Burrow though when I was talking about visiting old zones though. I do have lots of good memories in here just because, I don't know, I didn't like Best Ways Burrow too much. Plus it also introduced these demon spawn to the game. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Mare Lamentorum. I presumed it was just some elegant relic or a new species of floating jellyfish, and didn't think too much of it. Sure, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. The hell are you doing? Get away from that. What's this then? A pod for growing new xenobunnies? This plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. How could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators. They appear because of their precious little faces and then, bam, brainwashed. Figure it all out, alien scum. Once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha! A strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend of the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Damn, out here with the facts. Right, let's get out there and find that flying object. You know which direction is south? Does south work on the moon? Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me along here with the brainwashing xenobunnies. Fly out here. Down for listening to the moon theme. What are you doing up here? Oh, what's up, Argos? You're still sitting up here? Damn, dude. Patience. What's going on over here? This looks like a, look. Oh, god damn it, it's a destination and they're all standing on it. Search for the flying object. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target light, suspect it and inspect it with the camera button. Left mouse button. Oh, it's shadow. There it is. What the hell is it? What the hell has it got? Still got that Lalafell? Put that little Lalafell down. You there. Stop, criminal scum. Oh, you son of a... End of my fucking range. I can't move my camera. Can't move my camera there. Ah, there it is! And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. All these people are here stuck in that. Oh, never mind. There is more to the cutscene. Hey, what the fuck? We did it, Echo. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such a callous and physically implausible fate. What the? Unlimited blade Mandervilles. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildibrands? I am the Manderville of my sword. Well, what a delightful surprise to see you here, wherever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. Ugh. Bring my voice ragged. I'm gonna need some water soon. Same could be said of you, my good man. Ah, classic. Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you. Why is Nash so happy about this? Oh god, get him out of here. Fucking weird. What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where do they all come from? Phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas. Could be either Hildibrand clones grown in an alien laboratory flesh vat. Go with the swamp gas. The Phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas. I like this idea. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know just how to find the real Inspector. What do you have? Oh, dear God. Nash? Cease and desist, Nash. Use your powers of deduction, not intimidation. They're also authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. Probably put that away. Cat girl thinking. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, and Inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd. I think you will find that I am the original Hildibrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildibrand. As am I. Could it be that we are all Hildibrand? Positively marvelous. I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Manderville men can. Oh dear God, what is this? Get him out of here. No. What manner of waking nightmare is this? Fuck. Cursed. Truly the worst timeline. You're back. What the? No! Oh, it's the little dude. Not talking about Prowl either. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildibrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville. This diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo. Another alien species. Actually, not wrong. Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star. What we still stumbled upon was a field test. do not believe we had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo-Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. What's this all about? Are you telling me we weren't adopted? Simple misunderstanding. Oh god, we're gonna echo into this idiot's past again. Oh ho ho! What a charming little rascal you are! An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. Poo-poo, 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 poo-poo. Poo-poo. Ah, I see. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Master Poo-poo. Might I inquire as there are current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nash and Echo. I would greatly appreciate if you could convey me back to my prior location. Back up he goes. More probing. Splendid! Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. Limited Manderville works. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world can never safely contain so much pure Mandervillian magnificence. Would you perchance reverse the process? Dear God. Disturbing. One solution. Blow it all to hell. Let's curse shit out of here. Why are you smiling, you fucking weirdo? There's one right. Oh gods, no. Not like that. Mummy! Yeah, bring Hildibrand's hot mom back into the story. Once I have concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here to have him clean up our Manderville multiplicity incident. Pew-pew, I hail. Pew-pew-pew, from a star. Pew-pew. Great distance from here. Pew-pew, I came in search of a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. I don't know what kind of voice to give this little shit. All this to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, determination, your touching story has sunk its hooks into my heart. You're not my blue friend, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, that I shall scour all of creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek. Ultima? Casting Ultima here, my dude? Tell me, Yako, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? Question. Probably the power of echoes. Ah, you mean persistent repetition? It sounds similar to the Manderville parley. Saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Ending mysteries aside, I'm glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. Faced by events that would shatter the mind of a lesser man, Hildibrand stands ready to begin his next case. The imperfect gentleman. Still begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to read in your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending messages. Not a lot to go on. Spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. And you don't know Inspector Hildibrand. He'll solve this case as he solves countless others, with unerring perception and panache. Ha ha! Well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thoughts and investigative instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. Do it! Investigating so hard. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to reach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. Maybe I should give him like a southern accent. He's the kind of person that believes in aliens. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted the chap you were asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth? You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I saw him in the north of Mare Lamentorum and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. Becca, would you mind asking Mr. Poo-Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the man? Poo-Poo apparently created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. The individual's behavior was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? Poo-Poo, the perfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistake first. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Oh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me come along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. I guarantee you Pew Pew's gonna be a minion at the end of this. To the moon! Who's that? Oh. And Prince Sabatender. Relaxing. I should spend more time on the moon. Like chill, just relax up here and like craft and shit probably. Here we are. Hildibrand. I spy with my little eye. No, dashingly defective gentlemen. You haven't made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing. I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nash and Echo and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take these other two and head northeast. Splitting the party again? Splitting the party again? And you're leaving me with the aliens? Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat and I can disabuse you of all these strange conspiratorial notions. And we can get to know our new friend here. Let us be on our way as well then. With Echo in the van, if you please. Hildibrand and Nash are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area. I know how these work. Where is it? I found something. See it. Hammer struck thinker. Goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow. Oh, the bugs grow big up here, don't they? A hammer. Surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. I'm out with these two. That's the starry sky. What a dazzling display of stars. Not a single cloud, in fact. I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Oh, that's Nash. Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime this entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? That's the starry sky. Not a single cloud in sight. I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Oh. Can I repeat? Being on the moon reminds me of that time I was blasted all the way to Dalamoon. I do believe that was a personal best in terms of distance flung. When you're up in the sky, a world's a pizza. So pretty. No, you. You're pretty. I'm off target. Also, Godbert's up here somewhere if that gold hammer's anything to go by. Hammer struck mouse. Another goldsmithing hammer. Another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. Aw, it looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. Cannot be here. Why would he be here? A goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. Yet completely unrelated to our case. Move along, people. Move along. The voice is going. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Manderville, but Godbert's up here somewhere. Trail of fancy footprints, huh? So, gentleman who tracks in the east to the northwest. Huh. In the sand, and the snow, and half elm of moon dust, I'd recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Ah, fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. Sorry, taking a bite, getting something to drink from my throat. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He is close. Very close. Clones in the no clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. Poo Poo. That's clever. Mr. Poo Poo can scout for us from the air. Huh. I found May. Oh no, he's on the face. He's on Smileton. Why? Why did I flee? Seems sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions will never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. Dear God. Oh, it's him. The Chad of Chads. The man that kills stuff with the goldsmithing class. Godbird. The man's freaking out. Praise Thal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. And that's how you cue into Smileton. Damn, dude. Avoiding tank. Dude from Xenoblade 3. Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself. My pride in West titles and my maltreated wardrobe. My fatherly love denied? Unthinkable, unless that is not my son. And he's gone. Full power. Sprint. Oh Lord, he coming. Man with the My Hero Academia travel news. It's over. Another of me survived. We're not turning tail and run this time. No, sir. Hildibrand to the rescue. Aw, the Manderville tornado. The classic. Double. Run around as fast as I can. I can't slow down. I'm a Manderville man. Manderville dance of the film world. Funeral twins. It's so fucking ridiculous. Yo, they gave Smileton a nose. Or some nostrils, at least. What the fuck? No. More Loperates. The hell is this? Dear God, this is the most cursed shit I've ever seen. Now I know why I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. And that was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of the theorist. I almost forgot it was still there. The fuck? That was to welcome the theorist? What the fuck? Oh no, Poo Poo's going down! Yo, was that in Kudu? Oh, he's limit break. Fuck is all this shit? Yo, whose sword is that? Mirage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. You got there, Godbert? Oh. Later, Faker. Hildibrand, Hilidor, Maximilian Manderville! How glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. I only stand before you now thanks to Nosh, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Echo, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. The Sudden is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. You, Master Poo Poo, I extend my apologies. In my excitement, I fear I have broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect repairs, you have only to ask. Poo Poo, my vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. That's convenient. It brings me relief and joy to hear it. Might I have a word, Echo? I had actually come to the moon in search of the certain rare, and by Thor's good graces and his balls, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back at Rod's at Han, and I will explain the role I wish you to play. Oh boy, we getting relic weapons finally? So I think it's best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is. For years I chased the supernatural and the inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. I'm gonna go with the southern accent for him from now on. Back to Rods at Han, you say? Oh, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Father did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. What you got for me, Godbert? We have no time for further familial pleasantries. Nash and I must devote all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. A keen inspector's sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. In case, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little in blue. Inspector, wait! Can't justice make an exception for me? Channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Echo, forgive me. I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. In some time with the Xeno bunnies, it's become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading our star. They are no threat to us. But he is. You know of whom I speak. That devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices are devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plans, but I require your aid. But I may require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Oh, Godbert. Never skip Legbert. Oh, Echo, my apologies for the wait. Shall we proceed to business then? The task at hand concerns nothing less than a familial legacy. The recreation of the historically significant and astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons. They were the designs of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the many will continue the secrets of their construction survived. Precious heirloom passed down through generations of Mandervilles. Sudden passion for weaponsmithing. Sure, Hildibrand is built for hammering gold. Sudden passion for weaponsmithing. It is true that, as a goldsmith, I've had little occasion for the crafting implements of war. Why this project and why now? Well, you may very well ask, and I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not so long ago. I was here in Radat Han to discuss a deal with an up-and-coming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talk soured. I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. You know all too well what horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned, yet I could not save them all. Save far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me day and night, and I found myself unable to work. Then I heard the news of how you and your companions had ventured forth to banish this evil at its source. You forged on in the face of deepest despair, and it gave me the courage to do the same. Took a good hard look in the looking glass and ask, what can God but Manderville do to safeguard the people of this star? Thus did I realize that I had both the knowledge and the skill to forge the greatest of weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow man. So I began going down the list, acquiring the necessary materials with single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of purest Mandarium, or a metal found exclusively in meteorites, and that only rarely. I searched high and low, scouring impact sites and consorting with kobolds, all to no avail. Then, when none was to be found on Heidelin, I set my sights on the moon, where I at last obtained a sizable sample. Now I say at last, but the list of materials goes on. If I'm to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventuring, or aiding my dear son his inspecting, pray drop a word in the ear of my manservant here. Clear my schedule of trivial interruptions, and we can proceed with the recreation of a Manderville weapon! Manderville weapon forthwith! Oh boy, relic weapons unlocked. Prologue to the next episode. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Radat Han. Oh yes, naked mannequin man returns. Fucking weirdo. Can't be. Dr. Legue. Lugue. Legui. Sound the alarm! A prisoner is escaping! Fuck. I'm not singing this, by the way. Aw, badge. House Manderville manservant. It's no, not Dark Knight. Give me the Gunbreaker. Resulted upon completing the quest, make it a Manderville. You will receive a Manderville weapon for a Gunbreaker. Ensure you have changed your desired route of pursuing the House Manderville manservant. Make this quest as a Gunbreaker. The House Manderville manservant has been patiently waiting to speak with you. Change classes or... Yep. Mr. Saspel, how wonderful to speak with you. Cooperation in Lord Manderville's weaponsmithing endeavor is highly appreciated. Regarding said endeavor, we've borrowed a corner of the High Crucible on which to base our crafting station. Would you be so kind as to follow me? High Crucible, you say. Do I not have the High Crucible? I don't have the High Crucible unlocked. We're gonna fix that right now then. Curious what the unlock requirement for this relic weapon is. Fucking love this song. Radat Han is such a cool place. Thematically and art direction. So like unique and different from anywhere else in FF14. Especially as a central hub. Give me relic weapon, please. Very nice. Our humble base of operations. You'll no doubt be coming back and forth many times in the days ahead, so I strongly suggest switching to the Ethernet. Senior Ethernet. You've not done so already. Otherwise, I trust you are all set to proceed. One moment whilst I inform Lord Manderville of your private. Do it. Here he is. Oh ho! Welcome, Echo. Welcome. With your stalwart assistance out in the mix, I have every confidence that this adventure in forging will be a complete success. And so, let us begin with a detailed exposition on the history of Manderville weaponry. First of all, when I say Manderville weaponry, what I refer to is the series of masterpieces crafted by the legendary artisan Hildibrand Manderville, the first lord of House Manderville. Made with mystical Manderville, these purportedly peerless armaments are perhaps our most prized prized treasures, or at least they were until someone misplaced them. Terrible housekeeping, that. Fortunately, the time-worn manual in which Hildibrand pinned his secrets is both intact and still within our possession. With that precious family heirloom in hand and a ready supply of purest ore, I intend to recreate what was lost. The work, however, cannot proceed without a few more key ingredients. I should like to call upon you to procure said materials. This provide a seasoned adventurer's perspective on the fruits of our labor. Excellent! I knew I could count on you. As a goldsmith, crafting weaponry is akin to adventuring into unknown territory, and I would place my trust only in the most proficient guides. Speaking of which, may I introduce one of the very best in the business. Come on over, my friend! Tell me it's Geralt. It is Geralt. You son of a bitch. What, did fucking, Rowena blackmail you into coming here too? Oh, bloody hells. I had a feeling you were the adventurer his lordship mentioned. Just helping out. Like a fight, like a fly on shite when you catch a whiff of a shiny woo weapon, ain't. You seem too eager to be here. Why should I be? Look at this skill-added dandy I'm forced to hammer for. I'd rather drag me stones across hot coals than forge yet another rich old bastard's trinkets. Is that the way of it then? I contacted Rowena, hoping to employ the talents of Eorzea's finest smith. But as you clearly have no interest in providing me with your services, I shall hire another artisan. Get this talk of stones and coals behind us. Wait, you got me all wrong, lordship. There's just a bit of smitty humor to lighten the mood. I'd be honored to work on your Manderville weapon. So here's the thing. I spent the coin this job will bring me on some right fancy bottles of Thavnarian liquor. I can't afford not to do. That means we're back in business, yes? Marvelous! Its blood is splendid it is. Who is all present and accounted for, so let's get smithing. There's not like to do more. Presently, however, there are 3 conundrums which stand between us and making any Manderville armament a reality. First of these is the devising of a method for working the Mandarium. From what I've been able to decipher from the manual, the process is quite demanding. Just leave that to old Geralt. Get to meet a metal I can't beat into shape. Oh, then I still see that your artisanal ingenuity. Second is the crafting of ornamentation, which will amplify the weapon's etheric intensity. If it's a sturdy blade you need, then I'm your man. But filly bits of decoration are not in the smith and wheelhouse. Since his fortunate and fiddling with bits is most assuredly in mine. Though it shall no doubt be a challenge, creating suitably exquisite ornaments is a task well suited to me and my goldsmithing hammer. So the third and final problem, wanting for resolution, require a vial of Manderville. If one has access to industrial-sized chemical furnace, it should be possible to extract a superlative mineral from Manderium-rich meteorites. Human have understood what I've heard of the process. This element derived what the oil is the key to maximizing ethereal conductivity. And thanks to the good grace of the High Crucible, we have the extraction apparatus we require right here. All that remains is to collect 3 or so goodly chunks of Manderium meteorite. That will be your charge, Echo. Sure thing, boss. Right, now I'll see about preparing materials for my share of the workload. I'll start stoking the flames, so I can eat them nice and hot. Oh, Rowena asked me to tell you something. That one of her lackeys is just oh so bluntly conveniently set up shop over by the Aetheryte. This might have the meteorite chunks we need. That's Milena Jabrena, I think it was. Maybe some searching, but she sure is shy and giving out sky rocks for free. Of course not. Never that easy. Manderville weapons, a saga of hammer and heroes. Yes, over to the Aetheryte Plaza. How much do I need to pay for this? Goddamn purple shiny weapon. You must be the famous Echo. Mistress Rowena said to expect you to assist with the procurement request. Your cutie. Manderium meteorite. Well, I guess we happen to have more in the market on that particular asset. Oh, of course Rowena would. Damn it. Only so many of them fall from the sky, you see, and collectors offer top deal for such rarities. In your case, however, I've been instructed to request payment in an alternate person. Say it with me now. Elegant Tome Stones. Ah! No! No! Assholes, why? Again? Wasn't this how the last one started too? Son of a bitch, dude. Going rate is 500 elegant tonestones of astronomy for 1 chunk of Manderium meteorite. Be here whenever you're ready to make the trade. Astronomy too? Not poetics? Get the fuck out of here. What are the chunks of Manderium? 1500 astronomy? How much? Oh, I'm 1,000 off. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta fucking grind. No. Alright, I need to take a break, so I'm gonna stop the stream here for a little bit. I'm still trying to get people from the static to do some of the other Sylvan Subterrane normal and savage unlock with me tonight, so I'm gonna probably come back and stream some of that whenever that happens. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna take a break, stop, go eat some food, stretch out, and then I'll be back in a little bit with some savage. If you like the stream, you like the content, by all means, feel free to follow, give me a like, whatever. See you whenever I go live next time and come hang out. As always, I do appreciate it. It does make a big difference to me to see like positive reaction to the content I create and stuff like that, so it does mean a lot to me and I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back a little bit later with some more Criterion stuff. Have a good night if you don't come back, and I'll see you later, and I'll see you, peace out.